Hi guys, just following up our call and explain a little bit more in details regarding process. I appreciate it could be a long process, understanding details, but hey, I'll try to do it hopefully within 5 minutes, so the rest could be follow up by additional calls. So hopefully you've seen this already. This form that we either discussing over the call, or you answering before the call or after the call. So yeah, this is something that you could browse through to understand a little bit more about expectations, even for your own sales routine before sourcing to anyone else. So a couple of questions, like strategic questions that we collect. I think there is also missing the number of meetings, demos you currently holding, like per month. Like if you got these statistics, it would be great to understand the realistic goals. So basically, we can build upon your success and maximize it. If it's something that you want to test, try, then definitely need to discuss the realistic goals and what are the objectives, like testing the hypothesis and so on. So yeah, this is a RFI form, like basic one. This one is a second form before we kick off the process, the management after signing the contract. So we've got more questions to ask. You could browse through them before filling the form. So it's asking you about the additional questions and so on, in order to make sure that we focusing 100% spot on your target leads, on your target prospects. So this is a very important stage, and sometimes it can be skipped if you are after the quality, the better conversion and so on. So that's why it's sometimes difficult to do a test drive, because it's so much to absorb, to adapt within your business offerings. Hopefully it's common sense and stands to reason. Okay, so this is another form that we're collecting, and this is just a couple of examples for the messages we might use. There's tons of them, different approaches. This is one of those. You can be straightforward. You can be more specific in terms of your invitation when you're talking about understanding the research you've done on the company, or something that you've done, or you planning on like just sharing in general the knowledge, so people feel that you're not forcing them, you're not salesy, you're not pushing, trying to use these different lean ways to get into their network and so on. So yeah, there is a number of the number of steps you have to take, and before you write in, before the whole strategy of your messaging. This is something that we wanted to show you quickly, which is could be used an example of how people respond to our messages, to our initial pitches, how they actually go onto booking the call. This is our one of the marketing software project. So you could see the communication, the follow-ups, different companies, Samsung, Euronics, Lithuania. So and it's just like a couple of those from one project. We have different, obviously, from different industries. So yeah, this is LinkedIn. And what else? I wanted to share a couple of emails as well. So that was LinkedIn. This is about emails. So a good strategy we've used with the CEO of the company to do a short video that we can embed in the email. So you need to be careful. Yeah, there is a strategy how to do that. But here you go, it works, and you've got also a good conversion from video examples. So yeah, you've got different companies like CoinSquare, big companies from crypto, blockchain, different examples here. So when we following up people via email, and so it's not necessarily from the first email they again respond. So this one probably like about fifth or something email from following up Storm Game, another crypto wallet. So yeah, again, just a couple of examples, something that we built in towards our presentation, but it's better to show something than nothing. Again, more onto reporting. This is something that we provide at the end of the month, so like weekly, depends on the package. You could see some traction going on within the document or CRM that we use HubSpot, so you can see it later. I'll show you a bit later. You could see also in the report the number of invitations that we promised to deliver within our KPIs. For example, over the months, you can see that this is the number of invitations we sent, conversion, which is pretty well. Whatever is, it depends on the project, 15 between 30, it's very good conversion. So yeah, you can see some follow-up messages that we use, and again, if it's on an advanced, starting from advanced and professional, there is not all messages that we can capture within our tracking software. So it's obviously more messages we get, but anyway, you get a picture of what's happening at least. Okay, so we're talking about transparency and the way we can report back to you on the results. Yeah, we also have SMM support, where we can support, recommend, and actually do management with posting. We can then share some results in terms of engagement on the Instagram or LinkedIn. So this is additional services if you'd like to purchase. So talk to us if you're actually looking into it. Okay. Sorry, I noticed some non-English content, but anyway. So again, we tend to use Trello to start the onboarding, moving on to Notion later on. But again, you can see the picture of things moving on within the project, starting with to do on the company. So we do need your attention and participation in terms of work. It's minimum, and it's anyway good to have these experiences and feel have a feel how things working and how we communicate, how we adapt, how we learn more about your business, and it works out very well at the end because you've got good you've got team that basically adapted to your product, trained, and so on. So in the process, you also have competent people that can work with you for longer. Also, talking about CRM and our reporting, so something that I mentioned that I'm going to be displaying. So look, if you choose to use CRM management with that, then you'll be able to go through some stats in terms of leads coming in, the way we work with them through opportunities. For example, we've got neutral or positive later leads, or someone who said no. So we're trying to report back, so you can see metrics in terms of the activity, the actual number of leads per week, 60 days, and so on. Also, you'll be able to look through some activities. For example, for the past months, you could see the results Depends again on the package, you know, the intensity, how intensive we put efforts on like either calls or LinkedIn or emails and so on. So you could see and browse through some tasks, have a look what task has been carried out, you know, the calls, meetings, you know, the meeting notes and status. So yeah, and in terms of deals as well, I mean, this is something basic, but again, you know, it's useful. I think like some visuals to have at hand, and something that you can use for reporting to your environment. Okay, I think jumping now onto and just reiterate the pricing, so you can see the minimum starter plan, advanced plan. You know, the only difference again, that's where we this is self-managed, so we set up things, you manage this. This is where we have our manager working on your project. Obviously it's not only one per person, it's still 2-3 minimum people involved in the process. This is like also you can fill with the team, but again you get like more time from dedicated manager looking after the your project. We can consider different approaches in terms of custom, whether you need only LinkedIn or only emails or SMM or only calls. You can talk to us and we can discuss the options. More in terms of what is included is down below this document. You see this information, more details in this information. Just briefly, it's something that we started recently to offering, as we see that LinkedIn can be a bit neglected in terms of social marketing activities that can be done over the platform. So yes, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, it's still big platforms for some businesses, but you know, there is more you can do on LinkedIn in terms of posts, webinars, activities, like, you know, engaging with the groups, events, and so on. So you know, I will forward this, and we can also discuss if this is something that you guys are interested in. So yeah, we're going to be offering designers, copywriters, proofreaders. Depends again on the plan, depends on your needs. So it's probably something that has to be customized. Okay, just wanted to mention this, and I think this is it. What you know, what I wanted to say. Thank you very much for looking at this brief process, and again, reiteration of the prices. Let me know what you think, and we can discuss more. As I said, it usually takes more than one intro call. Thank you. Bye bye.